Hi everyone, this is Emmy, and today I'm going to show you how to knit this chunky style cowl. And this is an easy beginner knitting pattern. So let's get started. One in color Fleck by Red Heart yarn, and the other is just an ivory color. If you don't know this method of the thumb method of casting on, please see the video in the link. So this is how I'm going to cast on my stitches. I'm just going to go ahead and cast on. Okay, so I have knit across the row. Continue to knit every row until your rectangle measures 17 inches. I'm going to show you now how we would do a buttonhole. To make a buttonhole, you're going to drop one stitch, and then in the next row you'll add a stitch over the space where the dropped stitch was. So I've knit 3 stitches, and so now I'm going to drop this one stitch, like that. I'm going to have 3 stitches between each buttonhole. Because I'm going to pull this one over and drop it off, and that will leave 3 stitches in between. So I've dropped that stitch. So now I want to have 5 more stitches knitted, so I'm going to knit another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to drop this stitch, so I'm going to pull that stitch over. So we have 1 stitch and a buttonhole, 3 stitches and a buttonhole, 3 stitches and a buttonhole. So I'm just going to continue that across the row. This is the row that's going to form the buttonholes. So to make the buttonholes, you're going to knit the first stitch, you're going to knit into the back of the stitch, and knit into the front of the stitch. So you now have 2 stitches where there were 1. So now you're going to continue to knit across the row, knit the next 3 stitches, but in this stitch you're going to knit into both sides, the front and the back, thereby adding that skipped stitch. Knit the next 3 stitches, but in the 3rd stitch you're going to knit into both sides of the stitch. You're going to continue across the row. Here are the buttonholes. The next row we're going to cast off. And to cast off, knit the first 2 stitches, pull the first stitch over the second stitch, knit the next stitch, pull that stitch over that stitch, continue across the row, knit a stitch, pull the previous stitch over and off of the needle. Continue across the row casting off. See this little brown section? I just took and I just made a few stitches around each buttonhole just for detail. To receive notice when I post new content, if you have already subscribed to my channel, hover over that little check mark, and over here you will see email me for each new upload, and make sure you click on this.